Oh, that's fine with me.
We are live.
Hello.
Welcome to the Fan1701 and Lomsomes Garage Show, everybody. If anybody shows up tonight, that'll be fine. And just wanted to let you know, we got some good plans coming up this summer. We're going to do some riding videos, some builds. That gentleman... It's backwards on this one. Right there.
Yeah,
it's got some stuff coming up too.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
As soon as I get time to work on them, I may have to do some midnight oil kind of stuff to get in there.
That's what I'm figuring also.
Because, I mean, but that's fine. Hey, Breezy.
Glad you could make it, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I think is going to happen. Uh-oh. I wonder if that's me or him. Oh, and we've lost Lonesome. So welcome to the fan show, everyone. There he is.
Yeah. It looks like it's going to be a long time on my end. Big up, and I'm going to look into
you may have to move your phone.
Yeah. I wonder if I can send myself a link. Better yet, you send me a link and I'll use my phone.
I can do.
And there'll be two Lonesomes, and I'll mute one of them.
There you go. Already sent. Yeah.
It seems to work better off the phone.
Boo-boo on my finger.
What'd you do?
I cut it and then aggravated it with more soap and cleaner and water, and so it's been peroxided and treated though, so maybe I won't have to amputate.
Maybe you won't.
Hey, there's Dorito.
Oh, Dorito.
Hey, Dorito. Hope you're doing well.
That ain't the one we want. We want this one.
I like that one. That one feels less in your face, you know.
Oh yeah. Let me get this cut down. Come on. All right.
Yeah, we've got wore out. Yeah, I know what you mean. I did a pretty in-depth detail job today. Not bad though. It was on a virtually new car. It was just it needed somebody to get into the. There's two Lonesomes.
Hey. Let's see how bad that drags.
Welcome to the drag strip.
Now.
Hello, race fans.
Lag ain't the word for this.
You got better bandwidth than I do. I would never.
Yeah.
Hey, there's Etard. Hello, Etard. Hope you're doing well.
Hey, Mr. Etard. How's the adventures going this weekend?
I had a little setback on my four-wheeler. The fuel valves not shutting off, and then the carb gasket's leaking. Between the two of them, it's a leak gas all over the engine. So we're just going to have to pull it down and recheck it. Probably. Yeah, Go ahead.
I got to tune my headlights in and put on the four-wheeler. Don't buy the Walmart LED lights. They're junk.
Yeah, I hadn't had any experience with them. Boys and I cut some bamboo, made kind of a teepee, and been burning leaves all day. Had a blast. Yes, sir. That's the best kind of day right there.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, this isn't my bowl gasket, but as you can see here, when they get 30 years old and like this, they don't seal anymore. I don't know how old that one is, but it's basically the same thing. So
yeah, it's time for a new gasket.
I'm gonna cheat and put a little brake fluid on the rubber and see if I can get it to swell a little bit.
Yeah.
I can deal with the fuel valve. The fuel valves, I can't remember if it was $7 and something or $12 and something, but it's the whole thing. The screens and the thing, everything, the whole thing. I guess I could check the other four-wheelers and see if there's one on there that did work. But it's just as old as the one I got, I imagine. The carb works nice. It's just leaking if it has a good fuel supply. What do you got going there?
I was trying to.
On Marketplace again?
No, not yet. That'll be later. I was trying to find my. It's not even showing up that I've got a live stream.
We used to. I got a notification on mine of the live stream.
It's not even showing up that I've got a live. Man.
We used to use just a little bit of brake fluid if you had an engine that was leaking seals a little bit. And if you just put a little bit of brake fluid in the oil, it would usually stop them after a little bit.
Hello, Low Lid.
Hey, Low Lid. Thanks for coming in. We're trying to get back on a normal schedule again.
Yes.
I haven't checked that out yet. I need to check it out. His video with his camera. I seen he had it posted, but I hadn't got to check it out yet. Equipment can make a world of difference, that's for sure, on your videos.
It can look like pans or it can look like mine, grainy.
Probably if you had more light in the room, it'd look better. I've actually got,
not that bad.
I got a light up here shining on my face. That don't look like a shadow. Probably could use more, but
I'll give me a halo.
it might be some of the brightness of the screen too. Because I have my screen brightness cut down a little bit. No.
There we go. All kind of light on my eyeballs now. Unmistakable.
Well, hey, Jay Young.
Hello, Jay. Thanks for dropping by.
That's a good deal. He charged 6 of those bar lights for $40. Because at Harbor Freight, you get them on sale for $20 for one. So that is definitely a good deal.
Yeah, I need to get something going to shop if I ever get it placed.
Yeah, you will. You will if we have to.
A quarter mile of driveway to fix. I'll get it in there.
Well, you know, we need to all bring our tractors up there and we can tractor pull it up the hill. Hook the tractor to it and see who can pull it the farthest. Yeah, D-Charge, and yours is lit up nice. The lighting makes all the difference, too. Or it can. I thought Doritos lights were out earlier on his stream.
It looked like it.
I hear Rascal moving around in there.
Yeah, he's in play mode.
He wants a cookie.
He's done it all.
Or a hamburger.
Yeah. Well, I've got an HD6 dozer if I ever get the idler put on it. I need to work on that.
Yeah, dozer would do just fine. That's how this place got moved in up here, was bulldozer. Everybody know they weren't going to pull it up here with the truck. That wasn't going to happen. That was before me, though. Yeah, he sure does. Etard has great camera quality.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They kind of have it figured out. You guys been filming Etard, hopefully? Got some video in the can for us. That ride in the snow was that looked treacherous.
Yeah, I dread Thursday. They're hollering for a chance of snow again in my area.
Oh boy. I think it's going to get warm and rain here.
Maybe that's all it'll do here.
Hope so. Maybe you get the snow up in the mountains, and then down where you're at, it'd be better. Meatloaf burger. Yeah, that sounds good. And I had dinner. It rides better in the snow than the rain. I could see that.
Oh. So, Fan, what do you think of my finds I picked up this week?
Oh, yeah. You did good. You did good. Those are going to work.
Let me see if I can find a pickup.
It's always good when you can pick up a package deal. That's usually the best deals you get.
I'll start off with the worst of them. Let me turn my screen light down here.
Bring it up real close so I'll try to guide you.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Bring it on up. Yeah, you're pretty.
Wait a second. See if I can. Oh, we'll get
the phone's up. What are we looking at here?
So I think that one's Suzuki 80.
Is it a two-stroker?
Yep, two-stroker. And the phone went out.
Yeah.
And then picked up this frame.
Looks like a good starting project.
Yep. And then.
Do you have any accessories with it?
Oh, yeah.
That looks like
tires. That's a complete one there. Needs a chain. A long story. I actually owned that cart before.
That's pretty cool. It has some history.
A long time ago, I owned that cart.
Etard says he's working on the KLX this weekend, fellas. Getting old Lake to stop and taking her on a ride very soon. Can't wait. What I have to say, I'm ready too. Yeah, that looks like some. That looks
I think that's
a couple of good builds there.
I don't know. I'd have to look at the plastics on it, Etard. I think it's a RM.
So you had that complete cart when you was younger?
Yep. Had it back in the 80s. They took the metal off of it. And I found where I riveted the holes on.
Yeah.
On the right side, where it quit leaving the bruises on my hip. So guess what? I'm gonna put the pan back in it real good. Reshape all the metal again. Put that in. Make it like I used to have it.
That's going to be awesome. Was it red when you had it?
Let's see. It was actually that one was a blue green. It still had the factory blue green paint on it. That was the ugliest stuck color I ever seen. But that little cart would fly. I had a.
He said he had Lowly had said he had a RM80, and it was bad to the bone.
It'd be nice. I hope I make that one good. I had a 5 horsepower Briggs on it when I had it. And the guy that got it, I got it from, actually traded a Yamaha 100 for it.
Yeah.
And the guy kept the motor I built years ago, and he still got it, and it's bolted to his shelf up on top.
That's cool.
He said he can walk by and look at it and reach over and crank it if he wants to.
It'd be cool if you get it back from him, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I don't think he'll part with that. I'd like to have it back. That's all right. I'll build another, and I got probably 10 or 15 5 horsepower flatheads up here. It's going to be, the cam's going to be a little hard to make because I built the cam that was in that one myself.
Oh. Well, you can build another one then.
Yeah. I need to pick me up another small belt sander. That way I can find all my block gauges and stuff. That way I can make it accurate.
Are you going to weld it up and then grind your lobes like you want them?
Yep. Get my height and everything like I want it.
Yeah. I actually did a little welding this week. And if any of y'all watched me before, I am not a welder. Not a welder. So.
But with practice comes great things.
That's what it was, is a hose rack in one of the trailers I service. Not house trailers. Wash trailers. Has a pressure washer and paint machines in it. The water hose, reel broke down. It's right at the back of the trailer, so that's where the most violent bouncing is, going down the road and bumps. So I took, we had some that were made up, so I took 2 of them, welded them together, and put it back up. Put a couple more bolts in the wall. So if it don't hold.
Well, hello, Colts Mud Mowers. How you been, buddy?
I'll probably
haven't got to see you in a long time.
Hello, Colts Mud Mowers. Welcome to the show. We are just hanging out talking about all kinds of goodies. Yeah. I'm ready to get my 4-wheeler going.
Oh, so Colts, have you got any mowers you're building now? I like Colts. He's pretty cool little dude.
I'll have to go check his channel out. Looks like a yellow and white Cub Cadet. Looks like a Cub Cadet, but the image is really small down there on my screen. I guess I can make it bigger. That's a real Cub Cadet.
Yeah, he got some nice toys he's built. They're all broke now. Well, you're going to have to build them up again, Colt.
That's all right.
You'll do it, I know.
Dorito's back. Welcome back.
Let's see, sure.
Have you got all your running done for the week, Dorito? You and the ladies are having too much fun over there. I like it when Luch keeps you laughing. I ain't making tracks. How are you doing, sir? Have you healed up from that treacherous ride through the mountains?
Hey, Tracks.
That made me sore just watching it. I hadn't watched the latest one yet. I need to go watch it. The sword fight was scary. Yeah. I hadn't watched the first of that stream yet. I come in kind of late. I had to work on Saturday. Heading out with Willie T tomorrow. All right. Hope you guys have a uneventful, fun ride. Yes, he was, Lolita. He was wound up from what I seen. Uh-oh. Is Lonesome going out or am I going out? One needs a transaxle. I've had it for 3 months and it's on its fourth one. Oh. I guess it's just me and you. Get it close. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat here. Got some new hills and single trails to find. Awesome. Yeah. Oh, there you are.
I'll be glad when they get my internet in here. Be so happy.
I'm glad mine's acting right so far. Now I've done set it. Now it's going to start in. Update on the Moto 4. Yeah. Brought the tank. I cleaned the tank out, brought it in here, cleaned the fuel valve all out. It was completely stopped up with dried gasoline, which looks like dirt basically. And put it all back together, put it on there, and the fuel valve was not closing off, which may be my fault. Maybe I put something in wrong. And then the bowl gasket on the carburetor is pouring. You know how these O-ring top. This isn't actually the carburetor off of it. It's still on it. But if it's got the O-ring style, they barely stick up, you know. So it pretty well leaked every bit of the gas out of it that I put in it, which was only a couple of quarts, so it wasn't much gas. Got to get to sanding on the plastics. I want to get the plastics sanded out. And the good news is the fuel valve is not expensive. I can buy the whole fuel valve, something like $7 or $12. So that's not really an issue. I still got to go back over and get that mower. I got a mower with a 17.5 horse Briggs on it that he probably needs because it matches the ones for his crazy thing mower. I don't know if the motor's good, but most of the time they are, you know. People let them get down and the carburetor, that's usually it. That little electric fuel cutoff messes up. Or
yeah, the little anti-backfire valve.
Yeah.
The anti-nightmare valve.
The one you take off and cut it off, put it back on there, and leave it unplugged.
Yeah, just make sure your float's good and you're set.
Put you a good fuel cutoff valve. I like to anyway, in the line. It's probably a 225. Um, I need to look at all three of them and see. Uh, there he goes. It's just us again. I need to look at them and get the VIN numbers on them and see. Oh, yes. I had one like it, brand new in 87. I had a black one just like those. And I rode it from the time it was brand new until it was wore out and smoking up the yard. So this is kind of like going back in time for me. I'm pretty thrilled. It's not going to be.
Riding.
It's not going to be like a high jumping bike because it's too heavy for its own good because it's a utility bike. It's made for working on the farm, but it'll still climb big hills and mud and water just fine. And y'all see how I ride. I don't need something like a Warrior or bigger. Not really. I don't usually ramp super high.
Mine's so heavy it won't ramp, so I ain't got to worry about it. I've got to go in and tighten the front end up on it tomorrow. I do have to do that. That front chunk, the bolt.
Oh, yeah.
I told you the other evening I heard it clank when I shifted it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that front chunk, the bolts is backed up on it a little bit. I'm going to take it out and lock it out and put it back in.
Retard said I had fun on a little Predator 90. Bubs had it. Yep.
Man, you're crazy. You're selling yourself short. I was so impressed with your riding skills.
Thank you. Well, I was on home turf too. So that was, anytime you're on home turf, you feel comfortable and in camera courage, I was kind of excited to have y'all out there with us.
Here you go. Now I might get one.
Yep. Yeah, I like to hit some ramps and climb some hills on 4-wheelers too. I gotta get the flea started. It hasn't ran in a long time. I haven't even started it in a while. Yes. I hope I got my 4-wheeler complete by then. And I kind of really want to be able to ride the 4-wheeler and haul the flea behind it. So I'm probably going to make that happen where I can take them both because I really like to ride the little flea. But the 4-wheeler don't wear me out quite as bad. So, and there's just things you can do on the 4-wheeler that the flea can't. Just with those tires, you can't do it. Yep. We went and got a load of, me and my father-in-law went and got a load of scrap metal. And there was one of those lawn trailers with no wheels on it. And I'm planning on getting it set up. Yeah, with a hitch. That way I can just take it over there and with it strapped on. So that should be it. I've got some China ATV wheels and tires off the front of one. I was thinking about putting them on that trailer instead of buying those. I think they're like $13 or $14 a piece at Harbor Freight, but I got those out there for free. So
I got behind a pop-up camper today.
Yeah.
And there's a big tall truck in front of that thing was on 44s. And they had the pop-up camper with beefed up springs on it, and it was on 44s.
Are you kidding? That's
I
hilarious.
kid you not. If I could have got a picture of it, I'd got it.
Yeah, I don't like those drop hitches that go down like 2 feet.
I mean, this thing, I could have drove up under the back of the pop-up.
Wow.
You know how low them things sit.
Yeah. I bet that looked pretty cool.
Actually,
or pretty
it was
stupid,
neat.
one or the other.
The way they had it set up, it was a neat-looking thing.
And it was pulling stable?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I bet it's the only one around.
Had a Outlander rode on the back of it. And you could tell it had been made.
Oh, yeah?
It looked like a 3D printed thing, and then it had chrome overlay on top of it. It was pretty neat looking something.
Oh, they had it dolled up, didn't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Pan. Pre's the only way to go.
Yeah. I've got them. They're just laying there. Well, you know, they'll eventually rot. So why not use them? Yeah. I think it would be scary. That's what I was thinking.
You know how they had them things, the wheels is tucked under?
Mm-hmm.
These were set out with a bigger axle, and they had fender flares on it. It was a neat looking rig. Somebody took a lot of time and a lot of thought to do it.
They probably knew it was going to be a little scary on the...
Yep, that thing
I
had
was
big
just
old...
imagining it cocked up back there with the drop hitch coming way down.
Big old 44 rough treads on the trailer. I guarantee you that if they had a flat on the truck, all they'd had done went back there and got one off the trailer.
That's good, though.
Just haul your spurs with you.
Yeah. Makes you wonder where they were going with it, if they was taking it somewhere in particular.
Yeah. It does make you wonder.
How high was it? I mean, was the bottom of it way up off the ground?
That thing, I could drove the bottom of the trailer was about the height of the Jeep could.
Okay, so he could have like made him some boxes, some storage boxes to hang under that thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on where he was going with it. Crazy as that was made up.
I guess so. If he's going to go up through the woods in the mud. Was it street tires or was it?
No, they had knobby rough treads on the camper too.
Oh, man.
That's why I said all it had done was pulled one off the camper and put it on the truck.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone again. What he don't know is I got a button I keep pushing and it throws him off. And when he comes back, I let him stay a little while. I'm just teasing. Circle, 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 circle.
I'm here.
I was just telling him I had a little button I pressed and it kicked you off every time.
It's going to be one of them crazy nights where that thing don't want to work right.
They may be going over landing with it, Etar. Very true.
The way that whole rig was set up, it could very well been. Because that whole rig was, truck and all, was set up nice, I mean.
Let's see if I can find a picture of that thing. I got this one to crank. This is the one that I was thinking that was pretty complete, that I might build it if it, because the front end's real tight on it and everything. The valves were too tight. I don't know if I think he threw me offline.
No, you're online. I'm looking at the Moto 4.
the valves were tight. When I loosened the valves, I cranked up and run just fine. So I'm gonna reset them. And to give you an idea, let's see, that's the way I found it. It was laying on its side. No telling how long it had been laying on its side. So look at the dirt cake. The dirt was caked in the engine. But I mean, these guys were pretty well done with these bikes. They had, moved on, just trying to get them out of the way. But the dirt washes, so I sprayed the dirt off, and I might get this one running too, but it's so far from being complete. I'll probably just go ahead and just keep it for parts. That's the one I got the hub off of. But it's kind of the same way. It cranks over and don't ever try to hit. So I think that's pretty typical. The valves on them a lot of times are that way. Usually they're clicking. These just they weren't clicking. They seem to be a little too tight. Yeah, it's kind of weird having these bikes again after I had that one in '87. Hey, Luch. And he's gone again. We were just talking mild junk four-wheelers that I'm trying to piece together. And all kinds of other cool stuff. You guys were having big fun, weren't you, today, Luch?
Oh, Luch.
Sorry I came in late. Couldn't help it. I hadn't been home 5 or 10 minutes tops.
I didn't even get a notification.
I thought I had missed it, honestly. When I called Lonesome, I brought it up and it said y'all were going to come on, but it said 26 minutes ago. And I thought, uh-oh. I've already missed them. Hey, Jimmy C. How are you, sir?
Oh, Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the old ones up. There's nothing better to me than the sound of one crank up again that's hadn't running forever. That last one I was showing, it didn't have a carb on it, didn't have an intake on it, didn't have a spark plug in it. So I was really surprised when I pulled that crank cover and turned it over. I would never have thought in a million years that engine exposed like that would just be free, and it didn't even have no resistance. So it's got compression.
Jimmy, you're never late to the party, brother.
Yeah, that's all right.
I'm gonna have to go let this horse take care of herself a minute.
Okay. Nope. He's circling. He must have turned his camera off to while he's gone. Oh, there he is. He's back. That didn't take long.
Yeah.
The Sword Fight Leech Band. That's what he charged. Y'all can see the chat. I keep forgetting that I'm looking at StreamYard chat instead of YouTube chat. But yeah, this engine didn't have a carb intake or a spark plug in it, and was not stuck. I mean, how many times have you seen something open like that? It wasn't stuck. So it does. It takes forever to go from YouTube over to the StreamYard. By the time it posts, it's been up for 20 seconds or so at least. And The little Arctic cat, I still haven't put a CDI box on it yet. I've got a couple over here. I'm going to trim the plastic around it and solder leads directly to the pins and plug it up. Or I may do something like Harvey Spooner does and put it all in a box, coil and all. Monday I'm going live from YouTube since I don't have guests on. Been a year since I have. Cool. Are you just gonna go from the garage? I guess I need to open that chat over here where I can see it quicker. Anyway, I'm really thankful that my buddy Randy hooked me up with those other Moto 4s so I could fix mine. Oh, let's see. Let's fix that. Okay. Well, I'm sure we'll be here. All of us will be there. Pretty well everybody in here watch us. So I have used Google Hangout or StreamYard forever. I didn't even think about it. I always just watch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to check into that Zoom app. It seems.
Bye. He's gone. He'll be back. That keeps happening. He's going to start believing I got a magic button up here. I was going to see what the weather's going to be tomorrow because high 58, low 50. And then 65's Monday, but rain. So.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
Warm.
You want to watch?
What we got going on? Temperature for the week?
Yeah, I'm just showing it's going to get warm, but then it's going to rain and then it's going to get cold again. Maybe not. Hopefully we won't have any more 23-degree nights because that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's real laggy. You notice I said the word ZOOM and it blanked on me again.
Is that what it was?
I don't know what it was. It's crap. I'm going to see how much a signal booster is going to cost me and see if that'll help.
Yeah, it might.
2 degrees here in New Hampshire last night. Dang, that's cold.
Whew. I can't handle it that cold.
I'll be wanting an igloo and a good warm fire in the middle of it that cold.
Definitely. I probably wouldn't. Yes.
I can handle it around 70 to 75. I got part I don't even like 80 degrees no more.
Yeah. I dread the hundreds, you know, when it gets up at close to 100. Not too bad, but I just have to, you know, like anything, like the cold, you limit your exposure to it. The heat, same way. Stove going in a space heater. Yeah. My supply of wood is starting to run out, so I'm going to start scavenging. I've got me some oaks that have died and fell over. Not real big, but you get a couple nights worth of fire out of them because they're decent shape. I like shirt riding weather. Same here, where I can just wear a t-shirt like this and go.
Yeah, today's been shirt riding weather. I enjoyed my little ride in today.
Now, when it's hot like it was when we was out there, Etard, when you and Bubs come down, we went out there. That's when you get an hour or two tops, and you're ready to get out of it. Because you get out there and that rock's reflecting everything that's hitting you on the way down. So, but it's fun. Main thing is just I'll be able to throw that great big honking ice chest I got on the back of that Moto 4 and go. Not make Natasha carry it no more on her 4-wheeler. Yeah, y'all come on when you're ready. When the weather starts warming up, just like you want it. Come on, let's do it. It'll be easier riding in the spring too, because when the ground's wet, it's easier to ride out there. For motorcycles, the 4-wheelers don't care no matter what you're doing. The
Have you looked down there? Have you looked down in the hole lately? It may be a lake.
Wouldn't surprise me a bit. I haven't been out that way. I was thinking about it the other day, wondering how much water's down there. You know, when you go down there to the dead end, and it's where we was at, looking down from the top. When you go down there, there's water on both sides. It's probably all the way up. I'm sure you probably can't, with a regular 4-wheeler, you probably can't even go into that area where all the mud is. You probably can't even drive in there right now. You sure couldn't go through that deep part. We might bring the 250. Yes. I'm convinced that y'all would have been able to climb it that day had it been moist, wet. Hey, Bubs.
Hello, Bubs.
Had it been wet weather, and if the ramp going up there was a little bit smoother. If you lose all them bumps where people go up there and turn, make that left turn, it takes all your momentum away. And then when it's dry like it was when we was out there, that stuff's so loose on the side. I believe I can climb it if Natasha's bike has some tires with tread on it. I think I'd climb it with hers. Because I climbed worse. I climbed worse with my Moto 4 way back then. Over at the place I wished I had access to still. Yeah. There's some hills over there that make that look like nothing.
I'd like to, when we come out this spring, summer, when we're coming, I hope I got on my trailer and unload some toys on it.
Maybe I'll have enough bikes running, so if you can't, you can ride ours. Hey, Bubs, I'm glad you're here. Working on studio, yeah. I kind of suspected you might be working on something, even if it was didn't have an engine on it.
Yeah, I need to order some of them lights like Etard was talking about.
Yeah, so that's a lot better deal than $20 a piece at Harbor Freight. And I like Harbor Freight. I was in there. I don't think you might see it right there. The magnetic tray.
Yeah.
I picked up another one of them. My son don't know it yet, but I've been picking up the freebies right now. But eventually I'm going to start throwing all kinds of other stuff in a box of just small tools that everybody needs. He don't need them right now, but he might. And when he does, I can say, here you go, son. You got these. Start off with them and we'll go from there.
Yeah. I need to get some more stuff up for the small engine shop.
Oh yeah, you got a pretty good start on the small engine shop.
I got a little bit of one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get enough stuff so I can do start fabrication.
I'm gonna get you to make some stuff for me when you get set up. So I know you charge double for friends, right?
No.
That's what we always do in the car business. If I know you, it's double.
That I gotta get.
Oop, push the button again. Glad you made it back, Trax. Don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble for watching it work. That's all. Yep. I'm starting to feel excited again about riding, and I think to get that little short clip of me riding my moto around the yard kind of got me excited. So I haven't been recording too. Maybe not. I hadn't been recording with a GoPro, but just short clips with my phone. But I'll get back to getting hopefully some close-up footage when I start doing final assembly. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I got a bunch of other project stuff I got to complete before it gets warm. So that's probably my big concern is I want all my bikes running. I want that machine that's sitting right there. I want that complete. And so it's fixing to get parts so I can put it back together. And I want my Moto 4 for this season for sure. So, well, yeah, my phone don't record quite as well as the GoPro does, but it's good enough just so I can go through quick and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, you know. So I'll probably mix together. The older I get, the warmer I like it for riding. Same here. I feel all crippled up in the cold weather. Like when this real cold spell was moving in, you can ask him and Dorito. I was complaining.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling him, I said, get ready because this cold spells have got me all stove up. And sure enough, next couple of days when it got to him, he was saying, yeah, I'm all stove up.
It was bad.
That was probably some of the worst. I was hitting the arthritis Tylenol. So, but
Yeah.
I'm getting excited again. That's good.
I need to. Yeah, I enjoy the warm weather. I can't handle it right now the way it is.
The flip flopping, cold to hot. That really makes it rough. Especially you get my age at least. And we know Etar getting caught in chains and going flying and stuff like that. He's going to be feeling it in another decade or so.
Yep. I'll wear a person out early too.
Yeah. But I like to be outside, so when the weather starts changing, I will be wearing myself out, working on everything and anything. Take cold or hot over the rain. Yeah. With the rain, you're just kind of stuck. So, let's see, what have I got going? I got a Moto 4 I'm trying to build. I got this bike here I need to get parts for. I got the lawnmower by Lonesome. I got the lawnmower build supposed to be getting built. Y'all seen the other bikes? So I want to get this one going pretty soon because I got to get it over because Randy wants to see it with this motor on it as opposed to the little 70. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna film that, and I got to finish the sanding on it and all kinds of stuff and non-riding related. So, oh, you're on the other side now. How'd you do that?
The other one kept dropping. I just used my phone.
That looks a whole lot better than whatever you were using before.
I was using the laptop before.
That camera that's in, whatever that is, that camera looks great.
That's just an old cheap Note.
Yeah, that video there looks at least as good as mine, maybe better. He feels in his knees, yes. Oh yeah, any kind of skating or biking. Ooh, yeah, that's scary. Having tendon cut in half. Yeah, that camera looks great. Oh yeah, I still gotta build my own iRock too. So that's why I was teasing Camaro Time about. Was like, hey, send me your. He's got his alter ego repeat. I said, loan me repeat. Help me for a couple of days.
Hey, Bubs, I may look 10 years younger, but I've lost 5 pounds of hair.
Hey, I'm getting close. I need to do a maintenance cut on mine too. Oh, you couldn't walk for 8 months. I cannot even imagine. I can't imagine not walking for 8 months. That's scary. It makes me want to get up and walk.
Yeah.
Just the thought of that. So, yeah.
I need to figure out something to do with that little Baja bike.
Mm-hmm.
I got an idea for it. You know what that is?
Well, you still got the little dual back wheel one too, don't you?
Yeah, I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9 carts. And still got the mower to build. And I got crazy thing to build.
I noticed our Yerf dog has a flat D-rimmed tire, so I'll have to get out the ratchet strap and air it back up. And I'm sure I'll have to clean the carb or fuel injection thingy on it. It'll have to be cleaned. I stole the gas out of it for my 4-wheeler the other day, but it didn't need to sit in there anyway. So
no, it didn't need to sit.
I'm fixing to get the DB14 fired up and ride it some. The Thompson's 4-wheeler, get it, and crank it up, and run it. The Flea, and I got to go down to the in-laws where I service the work trucks and the trailers and stuff, and get 2 mowers, one of those big weed eater things you push with the big string. Push another push mower, self-propelled, and he's got 2 Cub Cadet riding mowers. I know one of them right now won't start that I was mowing with last year. His Cub Cadet tractor has got some kind of something going on with it. Awesome.
He said he would have killed it first, but some will happen. He goes, I got sleep face. He'll be happy.
Cool. Nick was having a tournament. He come in second place on playing Super Smash Brothers on the Switch. That's enough of me just mouthing about all the stuff I've got to fix or repair. That's not all of it. That's just the highlights.
Hey,
I got the name.
We've been on for an hour.
Man, it just flies by, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I was just talking about that before we went on about how when we get talking, it's not really nothing for us to go 2 hours most of the time. It don't seem like we've been on an hour.
Well, hey, Sam's Garage.
Hey, Sam's. I will tell Nick when he gets here. E-Tars, sure will. I'm sure he's going to be, he's probably in a good mood about that.
I'm going to have to get off this thing.
Okay. That's cool. They acting up on you?
Can you hear me, fam?
Yes. You sound fine. Video's good.
I'm going to have to shut this stream down before I lose everything and can't.
Okay.
So I just
enjoyed it.
Jimmy C, Sam, E-Tars, Bubs. Thank everybody to come in. Dorito, Breezy, Tracks,
E-Tars, Bubs,
Low Lid,
Breezy, yep, Tracks, Jimmy C, Tracks, and Dorito and the Lucha Combre. They both showed up. Thank you.
Appreciate it, guys.
And hopefully we didn't miss anybody. Oh, Jay Young, he was in here at some point.
We're going to end this thing up. Anybody can hear me.
All right, yeah, we hear you. Colts Mud Mowers.
Thanks.
If we missed you,
appreciate you coming in, bud. So
y'all have a good night.
On that note, good night, all. Have a good one.
We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. We will be on Fan1701. Good night.
Good night, everybody. Ride something.